You gotta get into the groove. You gotta get into the groove.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another week of e-commerce insight, weekly insights. And my name is Peter Moinero, and I'm coming at you live. And if you're watching this live, put a hashtag live, or if you're watching the replay, put a hashtag replay. Okay, we'll just probably we'll get started because there's a few people that are not here. And but if, like I said, if you're watching the replay, you're more than welcome to actually input some questions on there in the YouTube channel. If you like, and I will probably just have a quick look to see what's there. But anyway, let's get started. So this is about Facebook shops, and we're going to go covering through the different things that you have to do in terms of a Facebook shop. All right. So hopefully you guys can hear me. I just want to just double check if there's some sound going on. All right. All right. I think we're all good. So yeah, so this is about Facebook shops, and I'm not sure if you've ever done Facebook shops in the past, or even if you're doing it now. But I have done it probably in the last, maybe I've done it the last sort of 6 years, I think it was, that I first gave it a try. But you know, I mean, as Facebook does, it always changes things. So I haven't been on there since then. So we're going to go through it anyway. Hey, Dr. Lisa, how are you? Actually, Dr. Lisa, can you just let me know if you can hear me? If you can't hear me, you probably won't put a yes. But if you can hear me, just put a yes. Thanks, Dr. Lisa. Great. Thank you very much for that. So I'm going to get into it. Let's go to my Facebook page, and we'll go from there. We'll start from there. By the way, good to have you here, Dr. Lisa. No doubt we'll probably get a couple more that will jump on. So I'm just going to share my screen. Okay. Won't be a sec. All these technical things happen live. Okay, so I'm at my Facebook page. So the whole thing is about actually starting a business page. Right? In order to actually have a Facebook shop, you've got to have a Facebook business page. And so that's what we're going to have a look at, see what that looks like. And then from there, we're going to look at how we can actually create a Facebook shop. So anyway, look, I'm going to go to one of my Facebook, my business pages, which is go to buy now. Well, go to buy now. And so I'm just going to go here and go to one of my profiles, which is that one. Okay, so this is my Facebook page, business page, not my store yet, but my page. All right, so as you can see, I've been putting items in there in terms of promoting them. All right, so, and by the way, this is only fairly fresh, actually. This Facebook page I've only had it for maybe a month. So still a lot to do on it, and all that sort of stuff. Now, hi Nancy, how are you? Good to have you here. I'm going to shoot over to what they call, it's the business.facebook.com. That's the URL. Oh, sorry, hang on. No, that's a different one. No, it's facebook.com/business. And if you just do that, then that's all you need to do. And then you'll get to this page here. All right. So this is the shops on Facebook and Instagram. So to get started, let's just click on Get Started. Oh, I am not sharing the screen. Okay, let me just go back to here. Okay, this is the page that I want you to go to when you get the time to go to it. But it's the facebook.com/business, and this is where you need to come in here. All right, and you can scroll down, have a look just to see what it's all about, obviously. But let's just go back up here and let's just go to the get started. Okay, and what will happen is that you'll come to this page here. I'm going to move myself. Just give me a sec. There you go. So you'll come to this page here. All right. So you must have a business page before you do this. All right. You can't do it the other way around. Okay. So we're just going to go next. Now it's not available in my country. Okay. So I'm going to change countries. I'm going to put it in the United States, and then I'm just going to go next. All right. So it's giving me a choice of what sales channels I want to use. And I'm just going to change them because I don't want any of those two. I'm just going to change it. And then I'm going to select from what I've got here, which is these ones here. There. So that's my Instagram and my Facebook account. Okay. Then I'm just going to go next. By the way, I have not done this before. Just to let you know, just a disclaimer, I have not done this before. So everything is going to be fresh or new to me as well. If you haven't gone through this process, it's going to be new to you and new to me. So I'm just kind of following the whole sort of wizard thing. All right. So it says catalog products, 27 products. That's the one that I'm after, not these ones here, because those are from different pages. And so I am just going to go next. Okay. Select the places you ship to in the US. Right. Okay. Now this is a good point here. You don't want to deliver to places like Alaska. Okay. Because there's a lot more involved when it comes to delivery. You want to trying to keep it to all the states that are actually that you can deliver to easily and quickly. Would be that on Hawaii. Yeah, take that one out. I think there's one more. If you can help me here, there might be one more. I'm not too sure. No, it could be what? New Mexico. Enlighten me. Is that kind of like Canada, or is that still part of North America? You're good. All right. Okay. I'm just going to use those ones there. 49 states. It's not showing the US Virgin Islands. Okay. Let me just have a quick look. Yeah, I probably. Yeah, it's not. So that's the one I was actually kind of looking for too as well. So it's not showing that. I thought there was one more, and that probably was it, but it's not in there. Okay. 3-day shipping. All right, or you can do whatever days you want, but let's just say we'll go with what they've got here. Okay, 3-day shipping. Actually, let's make that 5. Because you need like maybe a day or 2 for processing, and then maybe 3 days for. Actually, let's make that 7. Just to cover yourself. Offer standard shipping. I'm wondering whether or not that would change that. Okay, no, cool. Standard shipping. All right. All right. So in most cases, especially from an e-commerce store point of view, I would probably just add the shipping into the cost of the item and make it free shipping. All right. So that's kind of what I would do. Expedited shipping. We don't really want to do expedited. I'm going to leave that. Hang on. Let me just enter the price paid by buyers. I might just leave it empty and see what happens. All right. And I'm not going to offer expedited shipping because it's all free shipping. That's my, that's what I want to actually try and sort of promote, but we'll see as we go through it. It may mean that I have to fill these in. I'm not sure, but at the end of the day, if we get through this and don't have to change it and don't have to put anything in there, that's great. Estimated delivery days. Once an order is shipped, this is the estimated days it will take to get to the customer. Okay. All right. We'll go 5. All right. So estimated and handling time. Okay. So this is not the shipping. Okay. This is the handling time. I'm going to make that maybe 3 days. For info, Trump. So this is Nancy. Nancy, this is interesting. For info, Trump wants to make Canada the 51 state. Do not mention online, please. Okay. Okay. All right. I won't mention online. All right. So I'm going to do so this would be the processing time, the handling time. So I'm going to make that 3 days. Probably would maybe 2, but 3, I'm just going to try and cover myself. Any longer than that, I think it might sort of throw my other figures out. Over here, then that changes this. Too late. Oh, sorry, I didn't. Oh, I didn't think you meant while I'm doing this. Okay. Sorry about that, Nancy. I'll see if Karen can edit that bit out. All right. Okay, so we'll carry on. Choose the number of days customers have to return. 30 days is pretty normal. I do actually have one store that offers 60 days, but 30 days is pretty normal. Keep it like that. Okay, shopping contact email. Oh, that's not the email, that's my Facebook email. So I'm going to just put my my business email for this. Support email, I should say. Oops. Okay. Dot. All right. More options. Let's have a quick look at that. Okay. I'm going to put my website in there. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to HTTPS. Like I said before, I'm only doing this for the first time. So I'm not actually, I haven't actually done this. This is so different from the first time I actually did it back in, I think 2018. And so a lot has changed. Okay. All right. I'm not going to put a phone number there, but I do really want to promote my website URL link. Allow messaging preferred by customers. Okay. It's kind of giving us some tips here as we go through, some guides and some advice. We could switch that off. You might think, okay, I don't really want to deal with messaging, with replies and stuff like that. And they might switch that off, but it's saying here preferred by customers, and I think that would be quite true too as well. Customers would like to probably be able to connect with somebody straight away if they have a question about a product. All right. Okay, let shoppers subscribe to marketing emails at checkout or on your shop's homepage. All right. Well, we could do both. So I would probably do that. To collect emails linked to your privacy policy so shoppers know their personal information is used. All right, I'm going to go to my store because it looks like I'm going to need that up there for me to reference to. Okay. One day I'm going to sort out my keyboard and sort out all this Macron stuff that's going on. And it's in the US English language, so I'm not sure why it's going like that. All right, so right down the bottom there, I do actually have a privacy policy right there. So I'm going to click on that. And I'm just going to grab the URL from that. Copy. I'm going to head back to where I was before. Right here. No, not there. Here. And I'm going to put my privacy policy in there. All right. Capture customers' emails automatically at checkout. Yes. Yes. The email opt-in form will be on by default. Automatically capturing the buyers. Okay, so that it's doing that already. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I'm going to switch it on. So that will just be an automated process, which is great. So far, so good. Things are happening quite well. We've only really got one more thing by the looks. Oh, no, that's it, I think. Okay, so let's have a look at the preview. All right, so this is the preview. We have both my Facebook page and my Instagram page in there. We're only delivering within the United States, and these are the catalogs or the 27 products that I have in there at the moment. Email opt-in, that's going to be automated. Oh, sorry, that's going to be an option where people can actually opt in for any updates or newsletter. And there it's got my privacy policy link, which is great. Capture customer emails automatically at checkout, great. Show email opt-in on your shop's homepage. We'll leave that off. Shipping, default shipping profile. All right. Now, if you don't know what this means, okay, we've got here default shipping profile. All right. Actually, I got it right with, yeah. So default shipping profile is basically the address, I guess, where it's coming from. But I'm going to leave that like that. I'm just going to leave it as that. Okay, standard shipping is 5 days, and 3 days handling time, right there. 3 days handling time. Customer service email, support at gotobynow.com. So this is really good because it's giving us a preview before we finish it up. Returns and handling, 30 days. Okay, cool. Checkout on Facebook or Instagram. Checkout method. Meta will charge a processing fee. This is the only fee Meta will charge for sales you make on shops. Let's have a look at that because we want to know how much we're giving away from our profit, right? So I'm going to click on here. And let's just take a look at this. Sellers who have set up shops via Facebook and Instagram app on Shopify. Okay, we're not on Shopify. Sellers who have onboarded to, no, we don't want that either. By the way, you don't have to actually have a Shopify store to actually have a shop to have a Facebook shop. Just for your information. It's obviously, I think Shopify is the only one that kind of connects with the Facebook shop, or maybe that's a preference of Facebook. I'm not too sure. But yeah, so it says here if you have a Shopify account. So you don't necessarily have to have one. Okay. What else have we got here? I think because if you are on Shopify, and because there's that partnership with Facebook and Shopify, you'll be able to integrate it. Okay. All right. So credit card. Okay. So we've got credit card payment system, which a payment processing fee will be charged by Shopify. So this is Shopify still. What else have we got here? So this is really reference to Shopify. I don't know. Yeah, we don't necessarily have to take much notice of this, but I'm just wondering if there's one for, when you're not on Shopify. All right, let's just leave it. I'm going to go back to here, back to this page, and I think everything. Oh, okay. Let customers pay using Shop Pay. Yes, that's another payment method. I suggest that you do that as well. And let's have a look at this. By submitting your shop for review, you agree to our seller agreement, including platform terms and on-site payment terms and conditions. Okay, I'm going to click that. Now, all right, before I actually finish setup, as you know, right at the beginning, I changed countries because I'm in New Zealand because it's not supported in New Zealand, but it's supported actually in the US now. It's kind of like it's kind of an ambiguous statement because at the end of the day, if it's not supported in New Zealand, then does that mean I can actually still do it in the States? Or if it's not supported in New Zealand because I'm actually in New Zealand and it doesn't support any sellers from New Zealand within the United States, then that's a different story, right? I wonder if you sort of get what I'm saying here, because at the end of the day, based on that, they will know that my account is actually in New Zealand, but they'll see the shop is actually in the US. Now, given the fact that a lot of people use Facebook, a lot of people around the world use Facebook, those things, I think there's a lot more, there's a bit more leniency with people selling stuff in other countries. So I know we actually have a platform here, which is called Trade Me. It's an auction site, kind of similar, very similar to eBay. And they've actually, in the last probably maybe year or so, maybe longer, they've actually allowed other people from other countries to actually sell in New Zealand. So if you get what I mean on that, it could be the other way around as well. So I'm going to take a punt on it. And if I do actually get a nasty letter from Facebook, and then I will just obviously, let them know. I wasn't sure on that one. I thought that I could, and only in the US. So yeah. All right. So I mean, most of the products, well, all the products are going to be coming from the US anyway. So that would be my other, like reference to them as well. Any questions so far before I actually finish up setup? Any questions? By the way, is Dr. Lisa, Nancy, have you ever been down this track of Facebook shops? Have you ever done it in the past, or are you doing it now? Just let me know, and I'll while I'm waiting for you guys. I think this is probably the most simplest process in terms of setting up a store I've ever come across, in terms of, especially with Facebook. It's new to you, Dr. Lisa. Okay, cool. I've never encountered, even when I was doing this before, it was such a different process, and there was a lot of different things that you had to do. It was actually, yeah, from what I can remember, it wasn't as straightforward as this is. Obviously, if you're in the United States, definitely you want to get on this. Okay, let's just finish up setup. All right, so we're saving your info. This may take up to 30 seconds. Please do not close or refresh this page. All right, so at the end of the day, we've just created a Facebook shop, probably within the last maybe 15 minutes, and then we've just got to sort of see what happens from here. All right, so there's more information. Add general business information. Okay. It's not as simple as I thought it would be. Okay. Select your business type and submit personal information for someone who has a managing role. So managing your Facebook page. Enter a physical address for your business. Okay. Select your business category. Let us know what kinds of items you'll be selling in your shop. For any states where you do business, you'll need to provide a registration number. Link your bank account. All right. Okay, so this is still the same as what it was about 6 years ago. I do recall when I actually did this, we had to have an LLC number. LLC. We had to have an LLC. Had to have a seller's certificate. Seller's certificate as well. So I had to have all those two things, definitely. Bank account. Okay, so this is where it might get interesting, because when I get to the banking, the account number and routing number, generally, if you're able to put an overseas routing number in there, then it kind of suggests to me that I'm able to set up business. So let me just have a look. Yeah, next, like business type. Okay, so public company. Okay, let me see. I know that LLC is actually very similar to our limited company here. So limited liability company kind of is the same. So I would probably actually pick that one there. Legal business name. All right, just put that in there. Yeah. All right, and this is where I get stuck. Okay, because I don't actually have an EIN number anymore. I don't know whether or not it was actually, I could use a different number on that one, but nevertheless, I don't actually have that one, and it's optional. All right, I wish I could actually bring up this one, but anyway, I'm going to put my date of birth. Funny, because this is actually done in different to how we would actually in terms of the format. Oops, hang on. Okay. Oh, okay, hang on. Just click on the calendar. Nancy, set up to 48 register number. Oh, I can't get out of this. Oh my gosh. Having some issues here. Can't seem to get out of this. There we go. Okay, let me just put the thing in there. That's probably why it wasn't actually sticking there. Okay, cool. Go next. All right, so I have to actually put a number in there. All right, I don't think I'll be able to go any further anyway. So at the end of the day, I've gotten up to this point, which is the business type. I mean, I could actually get an LLC if I wanted to, and I probably will in a future date. But at this stage, I don't. Yeah, it's probably not worth it to me to actually do that just yet. But yeah, so employer number, LLC, and I think with the LLC, that would actually kind of. I'm going to try my number, my company number here. Okay, so let me just get that, and I'm going to see if that works. If it works, that's great, because I actually think with the EIN number, from what I remember, I think the LLC may override that. I'm not too sure. Let me just have a quick look anyway. I still got links to the LLC, to my EI. Oh, what I might do is, hang on, let me just have a quick look here. Sorry, guys, I'm just actually just trying to search for something here. Oh, I don't want you guys to see this one. Hang on, I'm going to take this one out here. Oops, don't put that there. All right, I'm going to stop share at this point, because that one would be probably sensitive information. So while I do this, while I log in and get that information, feel free to ask any questions in the chat there. So just to explain what I'm doing again, I am going to get my own company number here, and I'm going to put that in and see. I might even make it my business. Let me just have a look. All right. Sorry about the wait here, guys. Like I said, I'm actually just doing this for the first time. So I just didn't have this stuff prepared, to be quite honest. All right, there. Okay, let's go back to the page. Oh, I've lost my way. Oh, that's not good. All right, okay. We're going to have to actually go through the same process again. Let me put my CMS screen again, and I'm literally going to have to do this again because when I went out of that window, it actually went back to the beginning. Once again, sorry about that. All right, let's see if I can see you guys. All right, I'm going to start sharing again. So what actually happened was that once I went off that page to another page, it actually oh, hang on, it went back to the beginning. Oh, I don't even know where that page is. Crazy. Hey, QTS Global, good to have you here. Hi, how are you? Okay, again, let's go back. Get started. I'm just going to put all that information in again. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to probably stop share and then do all this information up to that point. I'll leave it on this one for now. So we're changing the country because it's not supported in yet. We're going to change the sales channel. This is show accounts. Where is it? Oh my gosh, there. This one. Oh, okay. Why is it? This Instagram can't be selected because another business is already using it. Okay, so somewhere in there, I've actually I'm using it. All right. Let me just have a quick look here. Sorry, guys. I've just there's one little thing that I need to try and sort of figure out what's happening here. Well, we got up to that point anyway. We got up to the point where it actually needs a an LLC and all that sort of thing. I'm actually going to just show you what I did, but with a different account. Okay, so I'm just going to do a different account. So let's go back to the start here. I'm going to get started. Okay, going to go next. We're going out of news. You can still create a catalog to start running. Okay, so the shop is not available in your selected area, but you can still create a catalog to start running ads. Let's just pretend I'm in the States. Okay, I'm actually not going to actually process this whole thing because I have a feeling that it's not going to work anyway. But anyway, we'll get to United States, go next. This is a good sort of review of what we've actually just finished doing. Let's pick a catalog. Sorry, a sales channel. I'm just going to go for go change, and I'm just going to go this one here. Next. Oh, crazy. Let's go back to this again. Something went wrong. Try this one. Do this one. Okay, next. Business address. Okay, so this should be an email address. So that's going to be supported. Mad Dog Styles. .com. All right. Select catalog. Create a new one. I'm just going to create a new one. If I can, I think. I'm not sure if I can or not. What's it? So none of these I can click. I'm having issues here. If I can go back. All right, so select catalog. That's basically your products. Then when you get to the shipping, and I'm going to speak my way through this one now. When you get to the shipping, it's going to ask you what's the processing or handling time. I generally put 3 days. And what's the delivery time? Probably cover yourself with maybe 5 days just in case. But you probably would be delivering from within the US, not from outside the country. And then you have the shipping. You have the shipping and returns. You really want to make sure that. And the other thing was the price, what rate you're going to put on the delivery. Generally, I include my prices, the delivery rate into my price of the or the cost of the item, but you can actually put a cost in there based on what type of items you might be selling. Obviously, the heavier they are and the bigger they are, that attracts a different price for each one. So, you really have to do a lot of groundwork to actually figure out how are you going to do the delivery. I know in the States they have integration with like delivery or couriers. We call them couriers, delivery couriers that will that you can actually integrate with maybe even with Facebook. I'm not too sure, but in terms of figuring out what the cost is, but it's all going to go by size, weight, and all that sort of thing, and from where it's coming from. So that would be another one that you need to look into. And then the return would be 30 days standard, I would actually say, 30 days standard. You need to actually have a contact email address, what I just did there, which is support@whatyourdomain.com. You can put a number there that's optional. You do actually have to have your business address and all that sort of thing. And once you get to that point, you'll end up getting to the preview. I would really like to know where my other one went to be quite honest. I wonder if I can still find it. Yeah, can't find it. Anyway, so at the end of the day, that's kind of what you need to do. And the other thing is that you got to have an LLC. and you will need a seller's certificate as well. I know back then that there's different places that actually charge tax, and there's places that don't. There's states that don't, and I think Colorado is one of them. I'm not sure. I think that's where I got my one. Yeah, but each one sort of actually has its own laws when it comes to selling. It's still on that page. Which one are we on? Okay, so yeah, we're still on this page here. So I can't actually move forward on this one, unfortunately. If you didn't catch the first time I went through, who is it? QT? S. If you didn't catch what I did in the first part of this session, I actually got past the preview and onto the next stage, which was about your business details, the name of your business, LLC, certificate number, EIN as well. Whether or not I was trying to test whether or not the LLC, sorry, my New Zealand company business number or New Zealand business number would actually be suffice, but we didn't get to that point because something went wrong. So yeah, try it yourself. Give it a go. If you're looking at, I do not understand the way to connect with what you show us. I thought it connects from GrooveCard. What is the second part is for? Sorry, I think I have rewind this video for the site. No, it doesn't. This doesn't actually connect to GrooveCard. The only store that it connects to is Shopify. But the thing is that you can actually still sell on Facebook. Right? At the end of the day, you can still sell on Facebook. It doesn't need to connect with Shopify, but it does not connect with GrooveCard or any other one by the looks of it. Shopify seems to be Facebook's preference. So maybe go through the process, and you'll get further than what I have, because if you actually have those other details, then you'd be able to go move forward. If you don't, it's so easy for you guys to get it there than what it is for me to get an LLC from here. All right, but I know there are people over there, there are agencies over there that can help you get, if you're outside of the country, will help you get the LLC and your seller certificate. And even if you want to go down that track, you can, because those agencies, there's no preference as to where you are, whether you're overseas or whether you're in the US, they will help you. There is a fee. I think back then it was kind of like $300 US, and that set it all up and everything else, and then you get into a dashboard. Actually, let me see if I can actually, I still have the URL for it. This was one of the agencies. Where are we? Yeah, so Wyoming. Okay, that's where my company details were, Wyoming. Let me just share this tab. All right. So this was the agency I got involved with. This is the one I actually paid to, as soon as it gets there, to actually assist me or help me set up my LLC, and it's still actually going. I'm not too sure why it's still going like that. Let me take that bit out. I'm not sure what's happening here. I'm going to go Wyoming registered agent. Yes, in Delaware. Yeah, Delaware. Bank accounts with my passport. Yep, absolutely. I think that was one of the places. This is not going to the. I might take out the first bit. Let's see if that works. Okay, this is the one that I actually signed up with. All right, so the Wyoming registered agent kind of tells you everything it does. So, say for instance here, like this part here, free mail forwarding. So basically, you will have a kind of like a PO box, right? Where as an address for your company in a sense where you can send business mail. And what they do is that any mail sent there, they'll actually forward to me. So that's how they do that. You have an online account which you can log into and you can manage things. There you go, Wyoming LLC 203. Let's come down a wee bit. I wonder if they still do overseas. Interesting. Okay, so they've got a lot of information about them, a lot more than what I saw before. But yeah, I'm just actually looking for where they actually help people overseas. Oh, here we go. Wyoming registered agent is more than just a registered agent provider. Our privacy-focused services can help get you up and running with a corporation or limited liability company. It doesn't make any reference about overseas, to be quite honest. Offices located, best part. Read more. Wyoming residency. Educate yourself with these things. Okay. A little bit more involved, so I'm not going to go down that track. It's a bit of a rabbit hole for me. But at the end of the day, if you want to get onto Facebook and you want to actually start selling on Facebook, the Facebook shops, one, it's probably best that you actually are a US resident because you won't go through as much hoops as what I did in the past. And two, you've got another sales channel that you can use as well. So, with what Nancy asked before, there's no connection with GrooveCart in this one. And really the connection is that the integration, it's if you've got products on your Shopify store, it will integrate with your Facebook shop and migrate, not so much migrate, but export products from your store. How many products you want to do. This is what I did the last time, and I'll actually put it into your store, into your shop. So you don't actually have to do a manual thing. In my case, because I'm in New Zealand, I can still create products, but I have to do it manually. Okay, I can't do it because the system or Facebook shop system is actually not supported here in New Zealand. All right, just to make that clear. I would give this a try, go through the whole process, and there's no actual fee on this from what I can recall. And I don't think they'll charge you this time around either. So there's no harm in setting it up, whether you've got a Shopify store or whether you don't, it doesn't really matter. Like I said, you can just put your products up manually. And you could probably just do 3 or 4 products a week or something like that, just put them up manually. But otherwise, this, like I said, it's another sales channel. It's on Facebook, so it's kind of like the same as Google and Google, Google Shopping. Pretty much the same. All right, that's pretty much what it's like. So you have Google Shopping on Google, and then you have Facebook Shop on Facebook. Then they also have the ability for you to actually do paid ads, right, on both platforms. So it's just a way for them to get you to, I guess, buy ads, and obviously they're going to make money out of it, and hopefully you make money out of it. All right. So that's pretty much what it is. It's just another sales channel. So yeah, yes, in Delaware. I just read this out before, but yes, in Delaware, um, with the bank's account with my passport. Yeah, I know if I wanted to actually set up a business account over there, or a checking account, as they call it, I would literally have to fly over there and physically walk into the bank and actually set one up, and then fly back to New Zealand. It's the only way that I could actually set up a business checking account. So I could have set up a personal account online, but of course there are actually agencies and all that sort of thing that prefer that you have a checking account. So in the US, so those sorts of things you got to know as well. So if you're not in the US, then you're pretty much in the same boat as me. Whether this was helpful or not, and like I said, I was actually doing this for the first time, encountered a few brick walls, but I'm going to go right back to the start, and I'm going to go to the point where it gave me the choice to either go under the US or just stick with New Zealand and just create catalogs. So I'm literally doing that anyway with my posts and stuff like that. But I'll have a look into it and see how it goes. But I actually have got Facebook ads going at the moment, and only to sort of fast track things. All right. That's me, guys. Sorry, we kind of got to a dead end on those things, but like I said, if you want to get up to the point where I got to the business details and all that, then you will see that in probably the first half of this video. Pretty much the first half, actually. Well, I think it was within the first 25 minutes. So towards the end of the 25 minutes. So you will see it there, and hopefully all goes well for you guys. Obviously, if it's not something for you, you don't want to do it, then don't do it. But I'm just letting you know what's out there. Okay. Anyway, guys, that's me for this week. I'm going to remove this and put myself up on screen. Thank you for being here. QTS, I don't know if you've been in before or not. I'm not too sure. But thank you for being here. And Tyra, just noticed you're here. Thanks. Thank you for being here. All right, I'm going to move on to another Zoom after this, or another session of something else. But actually, what are we doing? Yes, we are actually. You probably, if you want to know about it, it is about the mastermind retreat. So I'm actually going to move on to that with Karen Allen straight after I finish here, and it is about the mastermind retreat that we're having in Japan, with us, which is Groove Asia and I Summit, and that's in March 2025. It starts, well, the actual dates from when the retreat starts in terms of the officially starts is from the 10th to the 15th of March. But you can get there a few days earlier and maybe leave a few days later if you want to sort of see the sites and all that sort of stuff. Where we're going to be is in Kawasaki, which is very, very close to Tokyo. And so there, in walking distance, there's a lot of amazing things to see, shopping centers, all that sort of stuff. So, literally, you can just walk around and go to different things. So, and there's a lot of scenic stuff as well. We may see the cherry blossom trees blooming, but might be slightly early. I think George, who is actually part of our team as well, he's over in Japan, and that's what he's told us. So it doesn't come. They don't seem to bloom till around about the end of March. But anyway, look, if you want to know more about it, because I've been on the last two in Malaysia, one in Langkawi Island, and another actually in Port Dickson, which is probably about 3 hours drive from Kuala Lumpur, and that was a resort. We were actually really on the literally on the by the sea, but our cabins, if you like, or our rooms were on poles, and they were actually in the water. So we were actually in the water. Our room was above the water, and so yeah, it was very interesting. You could actually fish off your balcony. Yeah, so that's sort of the stuff that we do, but like in terms of places that we go, but there's a lot of other things that go on with the mastermind retreat. So if you want to jump on and do that, let me just see if I can get the link, let you know where it is. Hey, the calendar here. We're just about done. Okay. So for those who actually don't know about our calendar that we have, it comes up with a lot of different events that we're doing. And if you're interested into looking into it, seeing what, attending some of those events, you're more than welcome. I'm going to share my screen again. Sorry about this. Put myself down there. Right, this is the calendar. This is where you can get to the calendar. It's actually grooveasia.cm /resource, not resources, /resource. And you can get here and you can check the calendar. And in there, you will be able to see what's actually going on. So we're here today. This is my session here, which is group. Well, not really about group card. It's about everything e-commerce, but that's my session here. There is a small group coaching. I don't see the mastermind in here. There is a small group coaching as well. I'm just trying to think whether or not we actually have it today. Mastermind next week. Okay. There is a small group coaching, this is all in KL time or Malaysian time. So 11 p.m. plus GMT, 11 p.m. GMT plus 8. All right. So I'd say that'd be like 10 a.m. in the morning over in the States. Not absolutely sure. But yeah. And that's when that would be. So that would be 10 a.m. on a Thursday morning, 11 p.m. on a Thursday night in Kuala Lumpur, and which is about 3 p.m. here in New Zealand on the same day. All right, that's me, guys. Thanks for joining me, and let me know. I mean, like I'm in connection with a few of you here, Nancy and Tyra and Dr. Lisa. Let me know if your thoughts on it. You can private message me, whatever. No doubt we'll probably. Oh, also, we'll probably catch up in the next Groove Asia Power Hour, which is actually tomorrow or Friday for me. It'll be 9 a.m. GMT plus 8. So people living in the States, that would be 8 p.m. I think, Wednesday night. Okay, so that's the Groove Asia Power Hour, and that's with Tyra. Tyra's actually in the room. She's in the house, and yeah, so it's a great place to actually. It's like a co-working space, but this gives you an opportunity to work on all those projects in a sort of a co-working environment. The room is silent. Obviously, everybody's got their mics muted, and it's an opportunity for you to sort of just work on the different projects that you're working on. I know Dr. Lisa has found it beneficial. I know Brooks as well, who comes to the those sessions regularly. And he's found them beneficial, and he's actually progressed into creating his own book as well. So it's really cool. But it also gives you opportunity to actually meet some of the other team members like Tyra, Karen Allen. I pop in now and then too as well. Oh yes, Groovian is actually tomorrow too as well. What time is that? What time was it? I don't see it on here. Yes, Groovian. I don't know if it clashes with it. I'm not too sure. Love the Power Hour Plus, Dr. Lester says. All right, guys, I'm gonna sort of yeah, there's no link there actually. So it may or may not be on today. Anyway, if you want to have a look, just come over here, click on the actual live mastermind retreat preview. I think this one is next week, and this is going to be with Simon Leung and Qingyu Tan. So book into that one every other week, and I think that's why we're not slotted in there. Every other week, it's myself and Karen. And if I can find the link for that now, very unusual. Let me just see if I can quickly find it. BTR Tokyo. Okay. All right. Here's the link. So I'm just going to share my tab because I don't think any links will actually show in the in YouTube chat. So I'm going to have to stop share and share my whole window. Yeah. All right. And there it is. If you can see up here, it is the mastermind retreat.club/BTR live. It's today's date, so this would be with me and Karen. So jump on there and just register here, jump on it. And if you want to see more about what Tokyo has to offer for a mastermind retreat, come and join us. So I'll leave you guys now and I'll quickly go over there. Okay, bye for now.
You gotta get into the groove.